What is going on, guys? It's Yellow Jama, and I just posted my video about the ban list, and I wanted to make a second video here just to go a little more in depth about it, because I know everyone's like big about just really getting those videos out there as quick as they can, because the first ones up usually get the most views. So I just wanted to get mine out there really quick. It was a nice little short one, like how Farfa does, because I always really like his, because it's just quick and to the point, rather than throwing yourself around your room being like, oh my god, it's insane, when a lot of the stuff most people predicted was going to happen anyways. So I just wanted to come back. This will be a second video. It'll be a double upload, just because these will be fairly quick videos, and I just want to look a little more in depth and give a little bit more of my feedback on what I think about the ban list. Now, the fact of no new monsters being banned, I think that's fairly fine. For the moment, I can't really think of any main deck monsters that really are causing any problems right now. None that I can think of. There might be some, but I can't think of any. Looking at links, Union Carrier, I don't really see why they did it to Union Carrier, because the main problem I always saw with Union Carrier was Whelp, and well, Whelp was banned. So, and the only deck really using Union Carrier was the deck it was intended for, being ABC or XYZ. So I don't fully understand why they went ahead and banned that, but I'm sure they have some sort of reason. As one of my friends just told me, they probably banned it now, because sooner or later they were going to have to ban it again because of something. But I think it should have waited until then, because, well, there's nothing going on with it, so there's no need to ban it right now. Now, in the case of, what was it called? It was the Dark Matter. Yeah, number 95, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter. Now that one, there was a new card being released currently that they knew was going to be a problem with it, so they went ahead and preemptively banned it. That one made sense because they knew there was something coming out that was going to be a problem with it. With Union Carrier, I don't think there's anything currently coming out that is going to be a problem with it. So I personally don't see why, but again, I could just be overlooking something. As for Utopic Zexal, that most definitely had to get banned. I think everyone knew that was going to get banned. I don't know if I said about it in my prediction video, but it was definitely something I was thought about, because I play the Numeron deck, but I play a pure build of it, where you just go for Numeron OTK. Yes, I play Zexals because, well, Zexals are just really good in the deck. But Zexal definitely needed to be banned, because that card was just way too easy to bring out now. And it just made it so the opponent can play. It was basically like afterthought. As for True King of All Calamities, oh, everyone knew that was going to happen. Anyone who says, oh, I'm such a genius, I predicted this, yeah, everyone knew it was going to happen, dude. Like, you're not special for it. Everyone knew it was going to happen. I personally didn't want it to happen, but it was going to happen anyways. I knew it was, but it needed to happen. It really did. Despite how much I wish it didn't, it definitely needed to. What was really surprising to me is there were no new hits with Speller Traps, which was really interesting. With the limits being Cyber Angel Ben 10, I was a little surprised that it actually only went to 1. I really expected a full ban, considering that it is still searchable in the Drytron deck, and it is still very powerful. Yes, I think putting it to 1 will help a lot, but I don't think it will fully eradicate the problem. I think straight up banning it is the proper solution, but we'll see what happens, and if they think there's an issue with it, then they'll do something about it later. That was really it. Whelp coming back, I guess the reason they went ahead and banned Whelp, but I'm going to contradict a little here. I think the reason they unbanned Whelp and banned Union Carrier was because Union Carrier was thought to be what was allowing the problem. So that's why they banned Whelp. Whelp was the actual issue card, but Union Carrier is what enabled it to be a problem. So I think that's why they unbanned Whelp and banned Carrier instead, was to give back Buster Blader, one of their really good cards. But then that falls along with Needle Fiber is the problem, and every tuner in the game is the enabler, but you can't just ban every tuner in the game. So again, I think Konami is just kind of sheltering Needle Fiber too much, and I really think that does still need to go. But what's really interesting here is, if we look back at the date of when this takes effect, it will be on July 1st. So it'll be a while before this ban list takes effect. Oh, my bad. It'll be April 14th. I looked at the wrong thing. So April 14th, so it'll be about a month until this list goes into effect. But what's interesting is that down here, with Firewall Dragon, it says that the change takes effect on April 14th again. I don't know if that's some kind of error. They just mistyped there or something. I think that might be what it is, since that's the change. But Firewall coming back, a lot of people figured that was going to happen due to the fact of just the fact that it was getting an errata. We knew it was getting an errata, so like it had to come back. Otherwise, there would have been no point in it getting an errata. As far as the Phantom Knight's Rusty Bardish, well, it coming back to 3 doesn't really matter. Like it just really doesn't matter because you only really make him once and revive him if needed. And then that's it. Like, maybe some decks will play him at 2 now, but I don't really see a point in him being at 3. As opposed for the Tiger King, I never really looked up on that card too much, but I'm assuming it hasn't done anything and wasn't going to do anything, so they just figured, why not? For the Ignister, Draco Slayer, I do know this one a little bit. I know the artwork of it and all, and I think I have a copy of it, but again, it hasn't really been doing anything at 1 because of the fact of being an extra deck card. If it's at 1 and it's such a good card, yeah, obviously you're going to play it. So I can just only assume that something that made it so good was previously banned, so now it just doesn't matter. As far as the rank up Urgent Chaos Force, again, that's kind of how a lot of things follow with when they get unbanned. It really doesn't matter if it's at 1 or 2. It just doesn't really matter. Or not banned, I'm going to say, it was banned. Interesting. My bad. I just didn't notice that, actually. I thought it said limited. But it, again, I guess, like, whatever was banned is what was the problem, so now it doesn't matter. And same thing with True King's Return. When it was, I believe it was the unbanned list, where we got 3 unbans, that were cards that came back to limited, or semi-limited, I believe it was. That was the same thing with this. Like, it really didn't matter that it came back to 2, and I really don't think it matters that it come back to 3. But I just wanted to give a little more in-depth about what I think about the ban list, other than just that quick, oh, this. I wanted to give you guys a little more in-depth of my thoughts of what I think about it all. So, there it is. Again, guys, I do want to make this clear. I probably don't know shit of what I'm talking about. I am just your average, everyday Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrub that loves the game and wanted to give a shot at Yu-Gi tubing. And I don't know. Maybe my thoughts are good, maybe they're not. That's for you guys to decide, and that's your opinions. I do want to say real quick, though, thank you for everyone who's shown support to the channel so far. It really means a lot to me to see the channel grow in just a little over a month of the channel existing. I think it's been 1 or 2 months. Just, you know, it's doing a lot better than I expected for just starting out just now and all. And the Sacred Beast video is about to hit 1,000 views, which is really cool. But just thank you guys so much for those who've shown the support. It really means a lot to me that you guys are sticking here, subscribing, and just means a lot. So thank you guys very much. But that's all I got to say with this video. I've been the Yellow Jama. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Roll the outro.